What is up, what is up, what is up, FSClub? We are back. You guys can see Planet Coaster Console Edition Part 2, well, Episode 2. Today, what our plan is to hopefully get finished with Oswald's Park Practice. We got 2 stars on the last one. We got this, bronze and silver. We want to get that gold star. Okay, so let's go here. Let's go to resume. Let's click on that and resume. Okay, so hopefully you guys all have an amazing day. If you guys have not checked out episode 1, make sure you guys do. I actually did make a playlist of this, so if you guys are interested in seeing that, make sure you guys do check that out. Okay, let's see how long actually this takes to load. Remember, I am on the Xbox Series X. Oh, park management. You can use the park management screens to monitor park operations. Finances. This will show you where the park is losing and making money. Attractions and shops. Here you can see how your attractions and shops are performing. Staff, you can use this to check up on the happiness and workload of your staff. And research, and here you can invest in research to gain new access to new attractions, facilities, and scenery objects. Looks like that guy is sad.
Now,
okay.
These first few of the last few lessons will mostly be focusing on finance.
Which is why I'll be handling them. You can get started by looking at the overall finances of the park in the finance section of park management. Come on, money's a-wasting.
Okay. She's very demanding. Okay, so finance. Ooh, wow, $2,000 we spent last month. Okay, there we go.
This is my happy place. Just look at all those fiscals. You can get a very solid idea of how your park's finances are doing here. And looking at it, your rides are doing well. But I think your shops could be doing better. Open up the Attractions and Shops panel.
Okay, let's open up the Attractions and Shops. So there we go, Shops and Facilities. What's Vista Points? Sequences, speakers. Wow. Restaurants, hotels, rides.
As you can see, this section gives you an overview of how your shops and facilities are doing. And as I thought, you could definitely stand to raise your food and drinks prices by $50 or so. Happy guests don't mind paying a little extra. You can also raise the prices of ATMs, toilets, even the first aid facilities. But it's a good idea not to get too greedy with those. Just greedy enough.
Who would make someone pay for a toilet? Come on. Okay, what do I gotta do? Okay, raise the price of at least 3 items in shops by at least 50 cents. Okay, so let's go to Gulpy. Okay, so Gulpy soda. Okay, prices. Okay, let's raise the Gulpy by 50 cents. So, oops. Okay, how do you get to edit that? Change tab. See, because that does that. Okay, there it is. So 50 cents. Let's do the Guppy Guava, 50 cents. And the Guppy Zero Cow, 50 cents.
Yes, that's better. It's hardly a lottery win, but we are seeing a bit more profit, which means
that I get to interrupt you for once. We should put some of that money into researching a roller coaster. After all, guests eventually tire of old rides. So, putting money into
mainly with the rides that we got
is essential if you want to keep a park fresh or expand it.
Oh my! Oh yes! You should begin research at once.
Okay, so let's do a research project. So let's go research a coaster and park management. So let's go to research and development. Let's go to research, new research, coaster, view projects, the American Arrow. Let's see, it's a chain lift, can invert for adults and teens only. Research time, 45 to 90 days. Total cost, 0. Monthly cost is 1,000 to 3,000.
Now that the research is in hand, we should take a look at the staff again, because their happiness is just as important as the guests' happiness. Go on, take a look at your staff list.
Okay, so go back to overview, I guess. Staff, all staff.
Good. See, if a staff member is unhappy, then they won't be as effective at their job. And if they're really unhappy, they might even quit entirely. Anyway,
Well, they look all
I
pretty
think
happy.
It's high time we gave some of our staff a raise, don't you?
No.
That wasn't directed at you, Cynthia. So, check if any of your staff members aren't as happy as they could be. And, if so, bump their wages up a notch or two.
Wouldn't that get the other ones a little bit mad? Okay, let's bump him up to $85. Oops. Let's bump him up to $85. Let's just bump them all up to $85. 65. Let's put that at 70. 70 on that.
Yeah, that's a start.
Wow,
Now, if
145 for
staff
the
member workload is too
mechanic.
high, it means that they aren't able to keep on top of all their duties, which will make them unhappy. One way around that is hiring more staff. But a more efficient way to deal with it is through staff training. So, train up some of your staff.
Okay, so we're gonna train up of course, our mechanic. So let's train him up, and let's see, we got let's train up 2
Once
janitors.
you've chosen who to train, they'll soon toddle off to the staff building to receive their training and complimentary donuts.
Ooh, donuts.
Oh, yes. You clearly know how to care for your staff. Now that you've addressed their wages, workloads, and training, they'll be showering you with world's best boss mugs in no time. And that means you're ready to learn about building roller coasters.
Heck
Oh
yes.
My, oh my. They're expensive things, but a theme park isn't a theme park without one. Eugene, take it away.
Take what away? Oh, I understand. If you could reveal the newly researched coaster blueprint, please.
Okay, so let's go over here. Let's go to research and development. Oh wait, right there, research. Okay, reveal research. We got the American Aero coaster.
Well, that was needlessly over the top. Oh, but that is quite an exciting new coaster. That could easily hit 4.28 on the Eugene Thrill Rating scale. And now that you have a new coaster type, you can place coaster blueprints for it, or even build a coaster from scratch. But you should probably walk before you run.
Okay.
Now, open the coaster browser and select the blueprint.
Okay, so let's go to coasters.
Here's some money. Think of it as a scholarship.
Oh, she's so nice. Okay, so there is that one, the American Aero. Okay, so let's click on it.
And
Oh, geez,
place
that thing
it
is-
in a suitable location.
Okay, where's a suitable location? Well, like right here? Probably. Just put it right there. Oops.
Look at that!
Look at that roller coaster.
Coaster! You must feel so proud.
Gosh, out of my way, I'm gonna ride that thing.
Sorry, not just
She's a
yet,
little annoying.
Lucy. For while the construction of the coaster is finished, we are
That looks
not.
like a fun coaster.
First, the coaster has to be tested to make sure it is safe. If you
Okay.
could do that, please.
Let's
you know,
test
if
it.
it's just about signing a safety waiver, then I'm actually cool with that.
Wish I could do camera. Okay, so test ride. Okay, so they go up here. All the way up. The American Aero. Tell you one thing though, this game has some really good graphics. Down. I wonder how much speed it hits. Wait, is there like, oh, there's the test right there. Okay, it's at 50 something miles an hour. Through the loop, it gets to about 20 something. 50s, 40s, 50s. And then the fun one right here. It goes all the way down to 17. And then corkscrew. I mean, the nausea is a little bit up there, but the fear is not too bad. It's in the green. Okay, that should be it. Okay. There we go.
Now, looking at the
Ooh, trophy.
data, the fear and nausea ratings are well within tolerable levels for guests, which means this ride is perfectly safe. Of course, that was to be expected with a prefabricated blueprint ride. When you build coasters from scratch, things can go differently. Okay, when you've connected it up to the rest of the park, you can open the coaster.
Okay.
Eugene?
Again, apologies. Open the coaster!
Okay, I need to do this first. Okay, let's see. Okay, I gotta, okay, how do, yeah, there it goes. Okay, X, and, okay, that's how you go down. Well, actually, let's go back up real quick. Build this up a little bit, and then down. Okay, and then right there. Okay, now we need a regular path. Okay, just like that, and down. Oh, you can actually make stairs. Okay. And there we go. Okay, now it says open the ride. Okay, so let's click on the ride and open.
Much better. And what a fine coaster. But you're not done yet. You should adorn the track with plenty of wonderful scenery. Give the guests something exciting and unique to see as they whiz around those twists and turns. Oh, and of course, scenery will also improve the ride's prestige.
You could use animatronics. They're extremely effective, although they will incur running costs.
And, of course, there's all those wonderful scenery blueprints that Eugene made for you.
Indeed, I really cannot overstate how long it took me to make those for you.
Oh, ride sceneries. Okay, so you need this. Place 4 items of ride scenery near the coaster. Well, there's not many. There's only those. Pirate ship. Which... Okay, there's that. Okay, that's one. Okay, can we place any, like, scenery, or is it just that? Station scenery, track scenery, sound effects. Let's see. Let's go do all real quick. Can we also place this? Let's see. I mean, it's not much, but we're not building this part. This is just a tutorial right now. Okay, you can place these. Okay. So let's put this one right there. And then we need one more. Which... Now, this place is... No, not that. I need the tree. Alright, there we go. And there we go.
Look at that. Are you sure you haven't done this before? We should immortalize your coaster by saving it as a blueprint.
I don't know about that one. A blueprint is a saved collection of objects. Blueprints can be arranged of flowers, a row of houses, or a giant coaster, or even all of those things saved together. You can save your own blueprints or creations that you might want to reuse, or perhaps so that you can share them with other park managers in Frontier Workshop. You can also download new blueprints from the Frontier Workshop to expand your creative options.
Okay. So, you'll need to multi-select everything you want to include in your blueprint. Go on.
Okay, so you just select everything, I guess. Select all that. Select all that.
Now, go and create a blueprint, and you'll be able to make as many copies of your coaster as you like. Or at least can afford. Oh, don't forget to give your blueprint a good
Test.
name and an exciting screenshot. And make sure to add
And
any tags you
filters.
want to
Jeez.
it, so you can find
Oh, you
it
can,
easily
yeah, you
later.
can take a screenshot of it. Okay. Oh, you can actually set the time. That's cool. Oh, I have to actually enter a description. Training. There we go. Okay, so training. Now say blueprint. There you go.
Now you've made a blueprint, you'll find it in the coasters browser. But there's also
That thing looks
somewhere even
good at night.
more
Look at that.
exciting. The workshop. You see, blueprints are a lot like sandwiches. You can share them with other people, and they contain pickles. No, that's not it. But just imagine it. Sharing your blueprints with the world.
Jeez, look at that coaster's pretty much filled.
What they've built right back.
Wish I could ride it.
Can do for you. Whew. Well, that was a lot of work, wasn't it?
Okay. Oh, we get to finally ride it. Yes. That's what I was saying earlier.
Don't you? Go on. Select it.
Yay.
Get on.
Okay, so here we go. Okay, so now we finally get to ride it. So let's go over to here. Let's go down to here and camera. Okay. Woo. Here we go. Oh, we can hide the panels. Okay, good. Oh, look at that sun. Oh, this is kind of freaky. Back down. Can you imagine playing this like in VR? Oh, jeez.
Unlike the guests, you can get off the coaster whenever you like. You know, just in case you're feeling a little bit wobbly in the tum-tum.
This looks like a fun coaster, though. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this thing looks fun. Well, that's a tight corkscrew. Then the brakes, and there we go.
Congratulations!
Ooh, another trophy.
Ooh, I'd slap you on the back.
Welcome to
but
Planet
you look
Coaster.
really queasy. Even so, I think you're ready to start your no doubt illustrious career in park management.
So did we get a third one?
What wonderful news. Because it means you can start paying back the time and effort that Oswald's invested in you.
And if you would let me, I would dearly love to teach you the intricacies of building a coaster from the ground up. Oh, or ground down if it's subterranean.
And I'm gonna tag along because my season pass gives me free entry anyway. Oh, and to watch you grow as a manager, obviously.
Okay, so there's that one.
Not that you haven't grown already. Just look at this park. At your park. Full of happy guests, making precious but reasonably priced memories. You should be proud of yourself. But this is just the start. Are you ready for the next step?
Okay, so there's that one. Give me my third star. Okay, so there it is, right. Another trophy, geez. Rank 2. Okay, so let's see. Stay in the park, continue career. So let's go over here. Exit to main menu. Okay, so the first tutorial is completely done. Okay, so let's go over here. So we got 3. You have reached the rank of Park Apprentice. So do you get something for ranking up, or is it just you just rank? I guess you just rank. Oh, look at those hard ones right there. Okay, so the next one we're going to be doing is we have this right here, Coaster Testing Facility. A safe space outside the city limits where the air is clean and safe regulations are relaxed. Here you can learn how to build a thrilling coaster that'll keep the guests' spirits high and their lunches down. Okay, so there's 3 stars you can get on this one too. I don't know about you guys, but I am actually really liking this game. If you guys are actually playing this game, let me know in the comment section below. Also, make sure you guys do hit that like button. We only got 80 likes on the last one. Oh, wow. Okay, this is definitely different.
Welcome to our roller coaster development facility. Here you can learn about, build, and test coasters to your heart's content, all without having to worry about finances and whatnot. I'm not entirely sure how that works. I think Cynthia has found some kind of tax loophole. Right, I'll leave you in Eugene's capable hands. There is literally nothing he doesn't know about coasters.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. You are quite correct. And yet love, however, remains a mystery. Now, when guests ride a coaster, their experience will be determined by how exciting it is, how much fear it causes, and how much nausea they experience during the ride. You can see these ratings in the Testing tab.
Okay, select ride. Okay, so there, select the Testing tab.
Look at those little
here they are.
faces. The happy face is excitement. The higher the number, the better.
Okay, good.
The scared face is fear. The best rides are scary, but not too scary.
So green, pretty much.
The sick face is nausea. No one likes being sick, so keep this as low as possible. At a glance, a green face means the rating is very good, and your ride will have higher prestige. That's the target we're aiming for. An amber face means the rating is just all right, and the ride will have less prestige. That's the target you'll probably hit a lot of the time.
Ooh, yay.
A red face means the rating is very poor, and may even cause problems for guests. And that's like missing all the targets and shooting yourself in the foot. So, what determines excitement, fear, and nausea values? Well, they result from the gravitational forces experienced by guests as the coaster changes direction and speed. These are called G-forces. When you're ready, deselect the test coaster.
Okay, so deselect it.
First, some basics. Every coaster needs a station where guests can get on and off. Different coaster types allow for different methods of propelling their trains. The most common method uses a chain lift to raise the coaster train up so that when it crests the top of the hill, gravity pulls it down and whooshes it around.
Chug, chug, chug.
Traveling down the first drop, the train will
Whoosh.
normally reach its fastest speed.
It's like reading a comic
great way
book.
to start building excitement. Left and right turns in the track cause lateral G-forces that induce nausea in guests. By banking the track as it turns, you can change the force from lateral to vertical, pushing the rider down into their seat and making the turn a lot more comfortable. Cresting hills that generate just enough upward G-force will make guests feel like they're rising up out of their seats. This feeling of weightlessness, called airtime, provides maximum excitement to guests, with just the right amount of fear, too. Finally, the circuit is complete as the track connects to the other side of the station. It's important that the train has enough speed to make it back to the station, but not so much that it has to brake suddenly, causing nausea. It's a lot to take in, isn't it? But fear not, you can always select one of the markers dotted around the test coaster for more detailed reference information, gathered via exhaustive experimentation and at least one tummy-related incident.
Okay, so there is that right there. Oh, they actually, yeah, okay, let's see. Chain lifts, drops, airtime, banking, stations, and banking. Oh, there we go.
All that high-quality information, I really do spoil you. Okay, once you've taken everything on board, simply close this marker and we'll continue.
Too much momentum for the approaching the station will cause sudden braking and extreme G-forces. Will lower the amount of reducing the first drop will lower the amount of momentum, and track brakes can slow the train down gradually. Brakes are useful when space is limited, letting you reduce speed using the track.
That concludes the non-interactive portion of my presentation, for which you will now receive a bronze star.
Woohoo! Already? Okay, guys, so that is going to be this episode right here. In the next one, we're going to finish this up and then hopefully get to our first career job. Okay, so hopefully you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Remember, if you guys did like the video, make sure you guys do pound that like button. If you haven't subbed, make sure you guys do. And like always, have an awesome day, guys. Peace.